Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be drawing a simple floor plan in SketchUp. So this will be our first SketchUp model here. I'll have this link with all the information posted in the description, but we will be drawing this floor plan here. And a floor plan, right, is your layout for basically the wall placement and room delineation in a blueprint or floor plan, right? So there's some assumptions that we're going to have to make with this floor plan. First one being, they give us the width this way, but they don't give us the value in, this direction. Why? Because this is a floor plan that I pulled off the internet and they want you to buy it. So they leave some information out. I'm going to make some rough assumptions here just because, our first SketchUp model. I'm just going to say in this direction, we're 32 feet. All right. We're also going to make some assumptions about wall thicknesses. Reason being, these values here, interior dimensions from inside wall faces, while something like these down here is exterior, right? So we're going to make the assumption that exterior walls are going to be 6 inches thick, and we're going to need that for drawing our floor plan. And our interior walls are, let's say, 4.5. These aren't exact to construction standards, but they're good enough for what we're going to be doing today. All right, so let us begin. To start, I am on SketchUp, the free version, online web version, and I'm going to start with just an architectural drawing here. There's a guy sitting there. I swear it's not me. A couple things we want to start with. First, I don't like that gray, right? So I'm going to change what's called a style, and I chose default style here. And I like having some green grass and blue sky. Does that ultimately matter in our design here? No. Other things we should be aware of here are tags. Tags are like layers in AutoCAD, and I want to create some tags so that I can turn things on and off while drawing. So the first tag I'm going to make are exterior walls. I'm going to click OK to that. All right, so I'm going to be drawing in exterior walls. Other thing we need to be aware of is our scenes. And this is snapping to the view that we'll be drawing in. And it's very important to be drawing in line with the plane that we want to be, on. So for instance, when I'm drawing a floor plan is a top-down view of our layout. So I'm more often than not going to be drawing in this view here. A couple things you should notice though, I will choose front view right here just to show you this. You can still see all these axes. Even though I'm looking straight on, there's still a perspective view here. That's this button over here, right? This is a perspective view, while this one here is our actual parallel projections. This is the view that you should be familiar with when we drew orthographic projections. So I'm going to stay in this one for now, parallel projection. There will be times we jump back and forth just to make things easier. But I want to be in the parallel projection, top down. And now let's talk about moving around in Onshape. Spacebar will automatically bring you back to just the regular mouse pointer. You click in on your mouse wheel, you will get the orbit command. You hold shift and click in on the mouse wheel. You will pan, and all those commands are also down here on the bottom, right? Orbit, pan. Panning will keep you oriented in the plane that you're on, while orbit is messing around with your view, right? So spacebar brings you back. Top-down view, perspective. I'm going to hold shift and click on the middle mouse wheel and pan over, because this is where I'm going to draw the first part of our floor plan. One other thing before we begin, we should probably save. So up top here it says untitled. We're going to choose just a regular SketchUp folder is fine. And I'm going to save this as basic house. All right, save. You should see this here, saving. Every so often you should click save. SketchUp is SketchUp, and you need to save often. All right, so we're actually ready to start. Let's look at some of our dimensions that are given, and let's start with our exterior wall faces. As I said before, our exterior wall is going to be 32 feet by 30 feet. All right, so we're going to go in SketchUp here. On the left side, we have a rectangle, and you'll notice that it's actually starting in the corner of the rectangle. There will be times where it snaps to the center point. Just close your rectangle and choose it again when you want it to be drawn from the corner. And you'll notice I'm also going to start from the origin. It's important to have the origin as part of your drawing and 3D modeling, just so you have a orientation to go back to when you actually want to, look at views and stuff. Other things you should notice in the bottom right corner down here are our values for our dimensioning. So you can actually type in the value you want, and you'll notice it's going X by Y, which is the red axis, by the green axis. Well, that blue axis is our Z, right? So X by Y, and I'm going to type in our value. So I said we are 30 feet is the single apostrophe. Now you do a comma in between the two values, you'll get to type in your Y value. So 32 feet, enter. Zoom in with the mouse wheel, scroll out, and you'll see that we have a box. I'm still in the rectangle command, so if I click spacebar, I go back to the regular pointer, and now we can start actually making our walls. So remember, I said that dimension that was given to us here, right? The 32 feet by 30 feet is measuring the outside faces of the wall. So what that means is our 6-inch, I moved it on us. That's a shame. Our 6-inch orientation for our walls here are going to be an offset to the inside. So in SketchUp here, I'm going to now do what's called an offset, and I'm going to offset 6 inches, right? 6-inch offset will bring us to our wall placements. So underneath the push pull, you'll see this down here, offset. I'm going to choose offset. And to be able to offset in SketchUp, you need to have a closed shape. And our rectangle is a closed shape. How do we know? It puts in this grid, dotted grid in our shape. It does a little hatch mark. So if I click on this now, I can actually start offsetting my shape. So you'll notice right now it's offsetting on the inside, and that's what I want. If you pull it to the outside, it'll offset to the outside. But I want to offset to the interior because the measurements and dimensions I typed in, the 30 foot by 32 foot, was the exterior outside face of our walls. And then I said that our exterior wall thicknesses are going to be 6 inches. So right down in the bottom right corner, you'll see distance. That's the distance of our offset. I'm going to just type in 6. And by default, if you don't put a units on it, the inch symbol or the foot symbol, it's going to assume inches. So all I have to do is type in 6 and hit enter. I'm going to hit spacebar to get back to a simple mouse pointer, and you'll notice I now have an offset wall for our exterior face of our house. Perfect. So let's now add another tag for interior walls. So one thing you should be aware of, even though we're making these tags, we're not actually drawing in them yet, but we'll assign the tags later. But we drew our exterior walls. Let's now draw our interior walls. And the first thing we should look at here is, yes, they give us dimensions. No, they don't give us everything. So let's make some assumptions, right? That front door here is in the center of this face, the front wall here. Front doors, generally speaking, are 36 inches wide. And the door jamb, which is the space in between like the end of the door or the hinges of the door to a wall, more often than not, 4 inches, right? So if we're going midway point here, half of 36 is 18. 4 inches here for the door jamb will give us a total of 22 inches before this face of this wall. All right, so I'm going to draw a line, just a mark at the midpoint, right? Just up, right? It has a snap setting, that little blue dot, right? If I'm mousing along the line, will give us the midpoint. So this point now here, I said I'm going to go over 22 inches. You'll notice a bunch of these words and symbols and stuff on edge. We definitely want to still be on edge. All right, so I said 22. I don't need to type in the inches symbol. It defaults to inches, 22, enter. So now when I mouse over, I will get an end point right here. Drag this all the way up, make sure it's green. You're still on face, click, right? If it's not, that means you're not in your view correctly. And then now we said interior walls are 4.5 inches, right? So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna type in 4.5, enter. So now if I zoom in just a touch, you'll see there's an endpoint. That's the end of the line we just drew. I'm gonna hold shift, middle mouse wheel, pan down, come down here and click. Spacebar to get out. I can delete this line now. And you'll notice I now have that interior wall. Perfect. Let's keep going. All right, so on this here, it shows us this bedroom on the bottom right corner. It gives us a dimension of 10 foot by 11.6. Let's use that 11.6 as the height going up. All right, so that 11.6 is actually measured from where? It's measured from this corner point up. All right, I'm staying on the line. I'm typing 11. I can type in 6 inches or half a foot, so I can type in 11.5, but I need the foot symbol now. Enter. And now if I mouse down, there we go. I got an endpoint at my room end. I'm drag this all the way over. Perfect. Another line was our wall thickness, 4.5. Enter. Mouse down. I get an endpoint. Drag this over. Click. Look at us go. I now have that room down there. Let's add that closet, right? Let's say that the closet is from here. I can zoom in a touch here. The closet, generally speaking, are 2 feet. So that is, I can just type in 24, right? For inches here, hit enter, go up, endpoint. But here's the question here, how far up should we go? I'm gonna go all the way up for now, and then I'm gonna trim this back. So a door, interior door, more often than not, is, what is it? 32 inches wide, right? So that door, if we look at this real quick, this door here will open up 32 inches, and there's a little bit of space afterwards here. Again, we're making assumptions, rough drawing here. It's okay. 32 inches here. If the door swings 32 inches, we want a little bit afterwards. Let's say that's 6 inches, so 38 inches. Why not? So I'm going to draw a line from here. I'm going to go down on edge, 38 inches, hit enter, mouse over, there's my endpoint, and I'm going to scoot this over, pow, beautiful space bar, click on this edge of the line now, and now I can delete it. So this is our 2 closets in the corner there. You'll see that there's 2 closets down here. This closet is for the main entrance. This closet's for the bedroom. You can't see my mouse pointer. There you go. This closet's for the bedroom. That's the main entrance. What's this distance here? I don't even know how far we drew. Again, let's just eyeball it. So I'm going to first draw this 4.5 inch wall all the way around. So I'm going to go here on edge, 4.5, enter, endpoint, go over. I'll go from this side this time, go over. Oh, look, it's starting to recognize that we like the 4.5, and look, it says 4.5, so I'm just going to click. And then go up, edge, spacebar to get out, and then I actually don't need that little nook, and I don't need that little nook, right? These are all interior walls. It's the same wall. We can get rid of, look, I can even get rid of that one, the points along it. I do want to keep these exterior ones here. You'll see why later, but there we go. And now let's do, if I go down to this tag, or the one that's here tag, you should see tape measure. And I'm just going to measure my distance. What is my distance in here? It's basically 8 feet, right? So let's say the main closet for the bedroom will make 6 feet. I'm going to click on pencil. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up 6. I'm going to type in the feet symbol though this time. Enter. Mouse along. There it is. Endpoint. I'll go across. And just to give that a little bit more space, I'll go down the 4.5 this way. Enter. Endpoint. Go across. Spacebar. Click on the little dudes inside and delete them. Look at us go. Oh, I orbited. Whoopsies. Click on that top view again. Look at us go. Why do I keep forgetting that? But we have that front corner here. The door will open up. It'll be perfect. Let's keep going, moving right along, up along our house here. So we have the hallway. There is a default width for that, right? 32 inches, door jambs 4, door jambs 4. So that means our hallway is 40 inches, right? So I'll go up from there and I'll go all the way up to the next bedroom, but we don't know how far that is. So why don't we draw that other bedroom in first? If we went 11.6 for the one down there, autofocus is fun. If we did the 11.6 for the bedroom in the bottom right, let's use the 10.6 for the bedroom in the top right. All right, let's do the same thing we just did. So from here, I'm gonna go down 10.5 feet. Hit enter. Where is it? Mouse, 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 mouse. There it is. Endpoint. I'll drag this all the way across. That was our interior width. And so that means we should go down from here. The 4.5. Enter. Mouse over. Drag it over. There is our bedroom up top here. We can start drawing that other closet. What did we say it was before? We said it was 2 feet in. We also can mouse down here. So I click here, I can click here, and now I get an extension line. No, I'm not. Whatever. 2 feet, 24 inches, right? Same thing. Enter. Where am I? Right there. I'll bring it all the way down, just like before. And I already forget what our measurement was from here to here. We did 3 foot 2 inches. So from here, I'll go up 3 foot 2 inches. 3 foot 2 inches. That is not the inch symbol. That is enter. There's my endpoint. Go in. There it is. Let me zoom in a touch. From here up 4.5. Enter. Right. It's a little tedious, but you'll see we're getting there. Here over. Look, it already gave us the 4.5. I will mouse this up to there. Perfect. Space bar. Click on. Nope. Click on just the line. Delete. 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 All right. So we have the closet up there. I can delete that little point. We'll make the openings for doors later. Don't worry about it yet. But all we have left is 2 more walls, right? We got to cut this guy down for the bathroom and then do, it looks like there is the washer and dryer, or stacked washer and dryer right up in here. All right. So I said 40 inches for hallway. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna mouse over. I'm gonna type in 40 because that's inches. There I am. Drag it down from this corner over. Go ahead. Does anyone know? 4.5, right? We're doing interior walls. Drag it up, space bar, little line, deleted, deleted. Last thing is to chop this down. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? So that measurement inside here for this, what they give us, 8.6 by 8.8. What? Right? That's not a square. Is that measuring with that stack washer and dryer? I don't know. Not helpful, right? But I do know this is a general vanity. They're all standard widths. Let's say that's 2 feet, right? And it looks like it's giving us the same door jamb area. Let's say that's 30 inches. Why not, right? Again, we are making assumptions. It's okay. So from here, I'm gonna go down. I already forgot what I said. Well, the cabinet, 24 inches plus 6 inches, let's say, plus the door, plus that width there. Oof, that's annoying. Let's do it the other way. My bad. Let's do it from the other side. So the other side, if you look real quick, it just gives us door jamb, door jamb, then we have a wall, right? And this wall looks like it's even thinner than a regular wall, but we're not going to change that. We'll keep it the same. So door jamb 4 inches, door 32 inches, door jamb 4 inches, so it's 40 inches up before we get to this wall there. I'm going to go from this corner here. I'm going to go up 40, enter, mouse over till I get to it. There it is. Chop it. And this is actually our wall face here. So how far in should I go? I'm going to pan over to see my edge here. It looks like we need to fit a standard tub and shower in there. I don't know the size of a standard tub. I'm going to search that real quick. STANDARD bathtub size. 60 inches by 32 inches. That's not a standard bathtub, but we'll go with 60 inches. So I need to be able to fit a bathtub. So it's actually from this side. So let's draw this line all the way across. And then from here over, I'm going to type in 60, hit enter. Where's that line? There it is. Just bring it down. This line over, 4.5, enter. There I am. Bring it down. And this wall is from here down. There it is, 4.5. Bring it over. Spacebar to get to normal mouse pointer. Clickety, deletey, clickety, deletey, clickety, deletey. One more. 2 more. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? We did. Those are our interior walls. We have a floor plan. Look at us go. We are all stars. There are a few more walls in here. And by few, I mean 1. There's this guy down here. We won't worry about that right now. But we drew a floor plan. Last thing. Well, second last thing. Definitely hit save. But we now can pull this up and actually make this 3-dimensional. So I'm going to go into my isometric view real quick. I'm going to pan this over so we can see everybody. And if we go down to press pull, which is under, we have it as offset here. And you'll notice this is a closed shape on the outside. Ooh, all of the exterior walls. But let's just go ahead and do our interior walls first so we can actually set the tag. So if I click on this here, you'll notice it's a closed shape in all our interior walls. We got to pull up our full height. Our full height of a floor is 10 feet. Pull it up, hit enter. We did it. It's pulled up. But I might as well make our lives easier and set the tag now. So I'm going to just click one of these views on the side, hit spacebar, and I'm going to go like this. And you'll notice I've highlighted all the interior walls. How do I do that again? Again, one more time, sideways. You need the mouse pointer to go from bottom right to top left, and you get the dashed in line. Dashed in line means anything it's selecting, it'll highlight. If I do it from top left down here, it's only going to select what's completely in the box, right? That is a standard thing. So I'm going to go here to here, choose up here where it says tag. I'm going to say that's all interior walls. What I just do? Magic. Now I can turn them on and off. Perfect. I'm going to turn them off for a moment. That's fine down there. I'm going to press pull my exterior wall now. Ooh, pull this all up. Limit offset 10 feet. Fine with me. Set as 10 feet. I'm going to go side. I'm going to go to highlight all these guys. Now I'm going to why isn't that letting? Oh, because some of those walls are interior. Can I just choose it this way? Oof, rough. Just leave it. We'll turn off on and off. Tags in on shape are funny. Just leave it. There we go. Interior, exterior walls are pulled. We're going to call it here because this is long enough and you guys barely watch as it is, but I will worry about door openings next and all that fun stuff, but we drew our first floor plan. Look at us go. All right. Good luck. Have fun.